Esto ya lo he jugado yo antes, pero no sé por qué. Me vuelve a salir.
Hello,
Bueno, esta
faces. I'm Ransom, the insult clown. I hope no one gets their feelings hurt easily, and if you do, it's your own fault for not being able to take a joke. Thimbleweed Park is full of snobs. You guys have a concert violinist playing in the street for ambience. You're so fancy here that the bums give money to tourists so they can buy some better clothes. Even your roaches turn their noses up at food on the floor now like, we can do better. You're all a bunch of inbred freaks. Don't try to deny it, because I've seen the sheriff, the coroner, and the hotel manager. The low IQ, the weird speech patterns, the same ugly face. If that ain't just one weirdo, somebody definitely their sister. Hey you, kid with a crappy wheelchair. Were you in a past life or something? Seriously,
Bueno,
kid,
todo
you're in
esto ya lo
a
he jugado
wheelchair,
yo, ¿vale?
and you got a
Lo que
face that
pasa
looks
es que
like that?
no sé por qué
God's definitely
no se me
punishing you for
guardó
something.
desde la historia. La verdad es que no me importa porque me he partido
Hey
el
you,
culo,
dude
no,
with the
me
stupid
hacía
mustache.
muchísima gracia.
You think you look like Magnum
Ya tenemos al
P.I.?
niño de la silla
A
de
70s
ayudando
porn
ahí,
star
como
called.
un
He wants his
cosaco.
mustache back.
Ahora se está metiendo con el bigote.
Hey
Y
you,
la
lady
nariz
with a
pegada, una
huge
mujer
nose.
con mucha
I
nariz.
say lady, but your beak suggests you're a toucan. You shouldn't have bought tickets for the show tonight, Toots. You should be saving your money for a rhinoplasty.
Tío, es un hijo puta de mucho cuidado, ¿eh? El niño de la
Hey
camiseta
you,
fea.
kid with the ugly shirt. Are you colorblind? Your shirt is about to give me a seizure. I mean, I'm a clown, and even I wouldn't touch something that garish.
Me va a quedar la vieja del lunar peludo.
Hey you, ugly old lady with the hairy mole.
Mi gata ha
Or
pegado
is
un
it your
salto
parasitic
brutal.
twin?
Como nadie me ve.
Whatever it is, I hope you bought a separate
Que ha
ticket.
pegado un
Because if it's
salto
big enough to
desde el
ride the
sofá a la
roller
mesa
coaster
a
by
y se
itself,
tumba
it's
para ver
not freeloading in
Thimbleweed
my
Park
audience.
conmigo. Es mi espectadora de lujo. Hostia,
You will
mira,
be
vieja.
forever
Ya está.
sorry for what you've just said. I curse you to never be able to remove your makeup and to roam these circus grounds until the end of time.
He went on for
Oh.
another 2 hours, insulting everyone he could. Some people laughed because they thought it was funny, but most laughed because they were uncomfortable, and laughing is the best way to hide from the embarrassment of others. But after the show, in his dressing room, there wasn't going to be any laughter.
Ha! I killed tonight!
Esto no se
One of
lo
my
he petado.
best shows ever. I hope that ugly old lady with a curse breaks a hip on the way home. Now to get this makeup off, hop on my private jet and go see my mistress Cindy in Aspen. Yeah.
Ojo al dato, Cindy.
What the? This makeup isn't coming off.
Me parto el culo, tío, de verdad. El tío ahí
You,
se...
old lady. You up the? Come on.
As much as he tried, his makeup wouldn't come off. That
Misma que
old
ya-
lady wasn't just any old lady.
Madame
She was
Morena, la
Madame
dama de las
Morena,
altas hostias.
mistress of the dark arts. When she curses you, it's not an empty threat. Something Ransom was
fuerte,
just
me parece.
now finding out.
This makeup of that old lady.
Está súper cabreado el tío,
Ransom, I've got some bad news.
Ransom,
What do you
qué
want, you
manda,
bald,
tío.
gritty little?
¿Te
Can't you see
agarrado?
I'm having a problem? Grab a tissue and some rubbing alcohol and help me, you.
Your private
No,
jet
no.
crashed while trying to land. Your wife found out about your mistress and she's taking everything you own except the house in Aspen. There was a fire in Aspen and your house burned to the ground. The toy and doll licensing deal is dead and they're suing you for breach. And one more thing. I quit.
What?
And go beat
What?
yourself.
Dios, está berreando a lo bestia.
And that's why Ransom the Clown is such a creep. And you should go arrest him for murder.
That's an interesting story. We'll go check up on him.
Ok. Hablar con el payaso. Bueno, lo del tubo yo no sé. A ver. Este tío no se puede... A ver. Perrito
Looks
caliente.
awful. Not like the New York dogs I'm used to.
Hay moscas alrededor del perrito caliente. Vamos, fatal, vamos. Vamos a usar la radio. Vamos a poner musiquita
We
buena.
interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. Wake up, people! The government is stealing your right to free will. And now back to our special hostile takeover song.
I don't think they'd like that. I don't think they'd like that. An old cash register.
Vamos a ver.
I don't think they'd like that.
Vale, vale. Bien, pues nada, pues vamos a irnos de aquí, ¿vale? Muy bien. Ah, podemos entrar por aquí, al callejón. Esto en teoría es la parte trasera.
It's
Vamos a ver.
locked.
Bien. ¡Hostia! ¡Eh! Le han dado un fundinazo. Y es el mismo asesino, ¿eh? Así que cuidado. Vale, y aquí tenemos al Monger. Vale, vamos a la puerta. Muy bien.
The inscription says, Pilotronics, the brain of our city.
Vale. Parece que había una antigua empresa de almohadas, ¿vale? En fin, voy cogiendo de tuco al movimiento. Vale,
I can't get past that water.
vale, no me deja. Es evidente que tenemos que buscar la historia esta. Vamos a ver. Ey. Vamos a cogerla, ¿vale?
That looks like Agent Ray's notebook. I hope she's okay.
Cógela, tío. Claro que sí, guapi.
Definitely Agent Ray's notebook. I will of course refrain from perusing its contents. Agent Protocol. Definitely
polla.
Agent Ray. I will of course Agent Protocol.
Joder, déjate de tonterías, hombre.
Pretty disgusting. It's just a stack of empty boxes. It's the back door to the diner. What a mess. It's locked.
Vale. No, espera un momento, vamos a ver.
What can I do for you, honey?
I'd like to order some food.
Sure, everything's on the menu board. What do you want?
¿Qué coño es esto? Tomar el swine.
I'll have the
Saxo.
swine sacks.
Sorry,
One
honey.
sec.
Foreign businessmen got the last one a few nights ago. Been a big rush on exotic foods these past few weeks.
What's up with the sheriff? He's kind of weirderino.
Yeah, he's kind of a nut job, but nothing compared to the coroner. This whole town has gotten downright weird in the last few years. Cuckooville.
Quimera.
What's up with this town? Most of
¿Qué
the stores
haces?
are abandoned.
Ven aquí.
Used to be the center of culture in the Tri-County
Niña, ven.
area. Parties
Vente.
every
Encima.
night at the hotel. Celebrities visiting the Edmund mansion. It was hard to not make. Of course, this was before my time. And since the pillow factory burnt down, the town is drying up faster than Dave's sex drive. Ain't that right, Dave?
The coroner and the sheriff are the same person.
Well, there
Vale, aquí
might be
dicen lo
some
mismo, es una
resemblance
pérdida de
around the
tiempo.
eyes, but that's about it.
Voy,
The
voy
sheriff
al
does
lío.
this annoying Reno thing, and the coroner does
me
an
río.
annoying a who. It pretty much proves they're not the same person.
How does speech prove they're not the same person?
You're asking a lot of questions that probably shouldn't be asked.
I'm a federal agent. That's my job.
I've said too much already.
I'd like to order some food.
Sure, everything's on the menu board. What do you want?
I'll have a hamburger.
Sorry, honey. Those hot dogs are about to go bad, and I can't open a new package of hamburgers until they are all gone.
Joder, pues que te den por culo. Venga.
Thanks for your
Fuera.
help. We'll be back if we have any more questions.
Anytime.
Vale, la única situación que veo yo aquí es esta.
Filled to the brim with smelly trash.
Hey there! Let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Alrighty now.
Based on your sign, I was kind of expecting this place to be a bakery.
Sorry about that, hon. This used to be Ricky's Cakes, but now we sell vacuum tubes.
I see you have quite a collection. Anyway, I'm Special Agent Reyes. I have some questions for you.
Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Ricky Lee, and I'm the proprietor of this little store. What can I do for you, hon?
Since you don't sell cakes anymore, what's your store called now?
Not really sure. I've been bouncing a few ideas around since the pivot. I don't suppose you have any suggestions.
Tube-tastic.
Oh, that's a great name. I'm so lucky you wandered in today. The kindness of strangers is amazing.
Glad I could help. Why did you stop selling cakes?
Well, I didn't have much choice. People used to line up around the block for my muffins and pies. But over the past couple of years, business really slowed down. Oh, I'm not complaining though, because it's given me an opportunity to go in a whole new direction.
Why did you choose to sell vacuum tubes instead?
Well, hon, it's the darndest thing. At first, I just sold a few spares I had lying around to try and help the bakery. But pretty soon, those bad boys were selling better than the hotcakes going stale on my racks.
What do you think of Chuck?
Oh, it's so sad that Chuck Edmund passed away. He was my hero. His booming economy gave us the bakery, and now his tube-based technology is giving me a chance to keep my store open. I think it's just the boost the town needs.
What do you think about the state of the town then?
It's not as bad as people make it out to be. A couple of stores have closed, sure, but it's just gonna make way for new, fresh businesses to bring life back to the town. I'm sure in no time at all, the town will be completely rejuvenated.
I'm looking for a tube.
We have lots of tubes here, over 3,000 different makes and models. Do you know the two-letter model identifier? And what is the make number? Oh, that's not a valid tube make and model number, hun. Do you know the two-letter model identifier? And what is the make number? Did one of the Hydrantron tubes burn out again?
Oh, yes! The Pigeon Brothers need one right away.
Okay, I'll put it on the town's account. I'll get one for you, hun. You just wait right there. I'll be back before you know it. Here you go. Give the pigeons my regards.
It's out of order. Nothing in there but dust bunnies. I can't pick up something I already have.
No time to talk. We have to fix this slight leak.
I got your WC67 tube.
Thank you. All fixed. Here's our card in case you need any more plumbing help.
We'll just clean up here and be gone soon.
I haven't seen Agent Ray for a while. Wonder what happened to her. Pigeon Brothers Plumbing, electrical and paranormal investigations. We don't monkey wretch around. Look us up in the phone book for help with leaks, sparks, and frights. The doors are locked. The doors are locked and nobody's inside.
Bueno, vamos. Bueno, está todo estudiado, pues.
I'm feeling some
Tomada
concern for Agent Ray. It's a color Copytron 3000. These must contain journalistic gold or old classified ads. I don't want to open it.
Porque tío, más correctísimo, joder.
Welcome to the Thimbleweed Nickel. 8 years of experience and 2 degrees in journalism tells me you're a Fed.
Cojones.
I guess nothing gets by the press.
You spend as much time as I have dealing with law enforcement. You get a second sense of this stuff. Plus the cheap suits. Mostly the cheap suits.
What's the deal with your sheriff? Seems kind of odorino.
He is an oddball, but so is everyone around here. And it's only gotten worse since Chuck died.
We're here investigating the murder. Know anything?
Not much, just what I heard over the police scanner. Body found in the river. I'll send my best reporter to check it out in the morning. Know who my best reporter is?
Clark Kent?
If this damn town wasn't such a podunk, I'd have a couple of Pulitzers by now.
We'll need a complete press blackout.
Not with the First Amendment still in place. The core of a strong democracy is a strong press.
Chuck Edmund?
Chuck Edmund, the pillow magnate. He pretty much ran this town since the 50s and owns the giant pillow factory. Well, owned. He died a few days ago. His niece Dolores and her sister Lenore stand to inherit a fortune if they'll just stop fighting.
What else do you know about Chuck?
He started the pillow factory with his brother Franklin in the late 30s to make pillows for the war effort. Pillows win wars was their slogan. The factory and Chuck were the center of the Thimbleweed social scene of the 50s.
Go on.
Chuck invested millions in automation and became an expert in AI.
Agricultural investment?
Artificial intelligence. Computers that can think. He started automating the whole town. People tell me it was like living in the future. That's one of his machines over there, the Copytron 3000. Then...
What?
The big pillow factory fire happened and killed several workers, and the whole place was shut down. Many blamed the fire on over-automation and computer error. But I think Chuck manipulated the sheriff, and it was blamed on the security guard on duty at the time. But it was too late. Chuck was disgraced, and the factory's been closed for years. A dark shell of abandoned machinery.
What do you know about the pillow factory security guard?
Not much. He died in the fire and was blamed for the whole thing. But I have my doubts. I just need some evidence, and I can finish my big story and expose the whole thing.
What do you know about the pillow factory fire?
I have my suspicions of a big cover-up Reno, if you know what I mean. I've tried to gather evidence, but I've been blocked at every turn. It's a small town, so I have to watch the feathers I ruffle.
Do you offer home delivery?
Why? You plan on moving here?
The town's got a charm to it. Don't you mean the Fifth Amendment?
Nope. That sets out rules for indictment by grand jury in eminent domain and protects the right to due process.
Don't you mean the Ninth Amendment?
No, that protects rights not enumerated in the Constitution.
Don't you mean the 22nd Amendment?
No, that limits the number of times that a person can be elected president.
Don't you mean the 18th Amendment?
No, that prohibited the manufacturing or sale of alcohol within the United States, but repealed in 1933.
Don't you mean the 11th Amendment?
No, that makes states immune from suits from out-of-state citizens and foreigners not living within the state borders and lays the foundation for sovereign immunity.
Don't you mean the 19th Amendment?
Nope, that prohibits the denial of the right to vote based on sex.
Don't you mean the 8th Amendment?
Nope, that prohibits excessive fines and excessive bail, as well as cruel and unusual punishment.
Don't you mean the 4th Amendment?
No, that prohibits unreasonable searches and seizures and sets out requirements for search warrants based on probable cause.
Don't you mean the 18th Amendment?
No, that prohibited the manufacturing or sale of alcohol within the United States, but repealed in 1933.
Don't you mean the 4th Amendment?
No, That prohibits unreasonable searches and seizures
Vale,
and
es un
sets out
bucle. No te
requirements
voy a
for
decir
search
nada,
warrants based
que
on
nos vamos
probable
aquí.
cause.
A ver, la tercera.
Nice chatting. Got a murder to solve. I'd better
Perdón.
start looking for Agent Ray. It's been too long. Playtime is over at the Park Arcade. Blast bad guys in a tournament of our latest game, Die Enemy Die. Highest scorer gets free tokens all night. Get your geek on to the max at ThimbleCon 87. A totally radical convention with all your favorite sci-fi shows, comic books, and the latest computer and video game technology. Listen to our sponsor, KSCUM 198.7 FM, for your chance to win tickets. Stupendous Brothers Traveling Circus. Headline act, Ransom the Insult Clown. Minors must be accompanied by an adult, and if you're offended, it's your own beeping fault. Turn your dials to KSCU. DJ Cassie said, Safely First Savings, where saving safely is saving smartly. Please note that homeless people and tentacle creatures are not eligible for small business loans. All boarded up, and I can't see anything. I don't know why. Laser discs are the future. It's a postal scale. It says, for government use only. Violators will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Excuse me.
Be with you in a second. Yeah, I'm pretty swamped right now. How can I help?
Know any good postal jokes?
Oh, you bet I do. Why are postal workers such great comedians? They have a special delivery, huh? Get it?
Good one. Tell me a good postal joke.
What did the mailman say to the customer who asked if he could ship a donkey in the mail? They told her they'd haul ass and find out. Woo!
Another good one. Know any other postal jokes?
What do postal workers do on their vacation? They go to the travel agent and book a package deal. Package.
You should do stand-up. I'm a federal agent. Know anything about the body out by the bridge?
You're a federal agent. I work for Uncle Sam too. As one government agent to another, I'll do what I can to assist.
Do you know anything about the body out by the bridge?
No, everyone in town is still collecting their mail as usual. No one from my route is missing, and I would definitely notice if they were. I mean, not to brag, but I did consider joining the feds. It's just not as prestigious or as challenging as postal work.
Why is there so much mail to sort when the town seems deserted?
That's classified information. As a federal agent, you should know it's my duty to uphold the privacy and the sanctity of the mail. Unless it pertains to an investigation and you have all the necessary paperwork, I can't help you.
Who is all this mail addressed to?
I can't tell you. It would be a federal crime. I would assume you knew that, being a federal employee and all. Or is this some sort of sting to catch crooked mail clerks? Because I keep things ship-shape here in the Thimbleweed branch, so there's no need to worry about us here.
Thanks for your help. We'll be back if we have any more questions.
Anytime.
Excuse me.
Be with you in...
Where can Agent Ray be?
How can I help, Agent Reyes?
Thanks for your help. We'll be back if we have any more questions.
Anytime.
There are boxes waiting to be shipped or picked up, but not by anyone in this game. There are boxes waiting to be shipped or picked up, but not by anyone in this game.
Loose change?
I'm a federal agent, and I have some questions for you. Where do you sleep at night?
I have a premium bit of cardboard real estate in the nicest part of the sewers. I've had almost no gator attacks, and there's even a grate for ventilation, so my sewer lung is even better than ever.
What's that in your pocket? Looks like a wallet.
I don't have a wallet. I'm a bum.
You really want to play this game?
Maybe I'm just happy to see you.
It looks like something with blood on it.
That's not blood, just river mud.
A river like the one by Trestle Trail where the body was found?
Well, I can't give it to you. What would I put my money in?
I don't know.
See? It's not so easy, is it, Hotshot?
I could arrest you for resisting a lawful search.
Well, I may be a drunk bum, but I know my rights, and you need a warrant. Now look, you find me another wallet to keep all personals in, and this one is yours. It's coming apart anyway, not like those amazing Ransom the Clown wallets they used to sell before his career hit the skids. Now, Ransom was an adulterer, a cheat, and complete... But he licensed good wallets.
We'll play it your way. For now. Tell me what you know about Chuck.
The man was an ass, and I'm glad he died of a heart attack. He ruined my life over nothing.
We'll talk later. Don't leave town.
Where would I go? Buy me some kombucha?
Agent Ray? Agent Ray, can you hear me? It says occult books.
The future is never written.
No way I'm touching that.
Don't touch the books unless you know what you want. Don't touch the books unless you know what you want.
This head seems almost alive. I think I saw it move.
Welcome to the Thimbleweed Park Occult Bookstore. I'm Madame Marina. Are you here for the hexes, the summer blowout sale, or based on those suits you're wearing, my tax records? I don't get too many visits from suited and booted federal agents these days.
I'm Agent Reyes. I'm just here to ask a few questions, ma'am.
Well, all right then. How can I help?
Tell me about yourself, Madame Marina.
There's not much to tell. I set up my shop in Thimbleweed after finessing my craft on the road for many years. After all, there's only so many nights you can vomit peyote and pull cactus needles out of your ass in the desert before it becomes old news.
How did you get into the occult?
I suppose when I realized I could get baked and make money doing it.
I thought it was a serious spiritual practice.
I don't know what to tell you, dear. I like tripping balls, and with the money I rake in from my curses, I'm gonna retire on a yacht in the Bahamas.
Do you know anything about the body by the river?
I know everything that goes on around here.
Great! So, you know who was involved in the murder?
Okay, so I don't know everything right this minute. But if you're willing to get your hands a little dirty, I can find the answers you're looking for.
What do you need to help us find the killer? I don't want to break agent protocol, but we really need a lead in this case.
I need to go on a vision quest to find the answer. But I can't really reach out into the void without a little bit of assistance. If you can get me an agaricus fungus visionum delectamentum mushroom from the sewers, I might be able to help.
Those don't sound legal.
And your point is?
What is this place?
It's the county's primary source of occult books knowledge. You need hexes, you need voodoo, hoodoo, fortunes, or flimflams. Yeah.
Fascinating.
You need cough drops or coffee filters? Yeah, you go to the quickie, pal.
Can you really hex people?
I sure can, no matter what the Consumer Watchdog Service says. Might not always come out exactly as you want, but spirits work in mysterious ways. So if you have any complaints, take it up with them.
Did you hex Ransom the Clown?
I'm very proud of that curse. He was being a jerk and he needed a little beat down with the karma bat.
I think a permanently cursed face might have been more than a little beating, ma'am.
You want a taste of my karma bat, Agent Reyes?
No, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Why did you set up shop here?
The vibrations. This town has a dark and weird energy, which makes it perfect for occult business.
Do you mean an energy like the signals I've been hearing about?
No. Those signals sparking through the air lately are something else altogether. I don't know what they mean, but I know it isn't good.
Goodbye. Wish I had a walkie-talkie. This head seems almost alive. I think I saw it move. Not getting any closer to that. I can't reach that. I can't reach that.
Don't touch the books unless you know what you want.
I can't reach that. I can't. It's on cursed wheels.
Don't touch the books unless you know what you want. Don't touch the book.
Me va a costar ya.